Mass shootings like the one in Orlando can be difficult for the police officers and emergency crews who are first to respond to the scene. As our Patricia Nicolas found out, there are resources available to help first responders cope with the difficult things they see.
Lieutenant Michael Shaw helped lead a regional SWAT team after the Boston Marathon bombings. He remembers the intense search for the Boston Marathon bomber. He says tragic events can have a lasting effect on first responders.
It can be very, very trying for the officers, going from 0 to 60 in a matter of seconds for them. They see all this awful people maimed and whatnot, and that has a lasting impression on them.
Dr. Barry Feldman works with and has studied first responders and the lasting effects tragedies can have. He says sometimes the reaction is immediate, but other times it's not.
A month or so, a week later, all of a sudden they can kind of experience like flashbacks or intrusive thoughts, maybe nightmares, those kind of post-traumatic stress disorder type symptoms.
And for many, Lieutenant Shaw says reactions have different outcomes.
When you see an incident such as something like an Orlando shooting like that, it could be, for some people it could be career-ending.
Dr. Feldman says it's important officers have knowledge beforehand of what they may see on the job. And over the years, Lieutenant Shaw says police departments made it a point to offer support and resources to deal with the after effects of the job.
There's a lot of centers out there now that it's important for people to take advantage of and to know that it's out there, and if somebody needs help, to get where to get that help.
On a day-to-day, Dr. Feldman says it's important for police officers to have lives outside of their job to serve as outlets.
Spending time with your family, hunting, fishing, golfing, gardening, just having lives outside of, the police community.
Dr. Feldman says if first responders start experiencing symptoms like depression or mood change, seek help. There are places that want and will help. Patricia Nicolas, Worcester.